Hi everybody, this is video 5 on shoulder rehab and getting that postural position really nice. And we're going to be talking about scapular glides today. And the thing about scapular glides is your scapula or your shoulder blades. So if this is your back and your shoulder blades are here, the shoulder blades are supposed to fit flush against the ribs and glide across the ribs. But many times we have what's called winging scapula, and the scapula will actually pull off the back. So it actually see like they almost have, you have like little wings off the back and they're pulling away. And the two major muscles that pull the shoulder blades down on, so they're close to the ribs, are your serratus anterior and your subscapularis. And the subscapularis is one of the 4 rotator cuff muscles that helps with internal rotation of the humerus. And it's still very important. So a lot of this, what I'm going to show you, is to correct for those winging scapula. And part of that is a lot of times when, I'm going to turn sideways, when we have that rounded shoulder, I'm going to turn this way, it will actually spread the shoulder blades out and they can start pulling off the rib cage. They'll start pulling off because they're being pulled off. So we want to get those down and comfortable in that correct position. So here we go. Scapular glides. Depending on your abilities, so your stability in your core and the strength you have, etc., will give you different positions. But here's the goal. We're going to do this on a bench for right now, and I'm going to do this kneeling. So you find your nice posture. Remember, you're always drawing your lower stomach in. You never let it drop out. And make sure that you're not sagging or overarching your lower back, right? So you want to tuck your butt, draw your stomach in. Find your posture. So that means you got to draw your shoulders down, bring the rib cage up, make sure your head's not here or here. Lengthen so you have that nice posture. And then what I'm going to do is, keeping my shoulders down, I'm just going to let my chest drop through my shoulders so my shoulder blades come together. And then I'm going to push out and spread my shoulder blades out. Then I'm going to just let my body drop through my shoulders slightly. My shoulder blades pinch together, and then I spread them out again. Really spread them out nice and wide. As you're doing this, please make sure that you don't let your shoulders lift up. So keep the shoulders down, maintain that posture position, and then as shoulder blades come together, and then you spread them apart. Notice that my elbows are staying straight. I'm not bending. I'm not doing a push-up. It's just scapular glide. If this is easy, then you start going into more of a plank push-up position. So now more of the body weight is being used. Again, make sure you're drawing in. Keep your posture. So now this is a little more challenging. And then you can take it all the way down to the floor. And you can do it in a standard push-up position. So now you're here, tuck your butt, draw your stomach in, head position. Dropping through, spread them out. But again, make sure that you're not lifting your shoulder blades. Keep them down. Drop through. Notice again, my elbows are straight. You can certainly bring these into what we call a push press, where you do a push-up. So they're going to naturally, as I go down, I'm going to inhale. My shoulder blades come together. I know I'm probably out of frame. As I come up, I come all the way up, and then I spread them out. So that's adding them in with a push-up. And then, of course, if even just doing the scapular glide is very challenging on something like a bench, then all you have to do is you can go to a wall with your hands against the wall, and all you're going to do is let your shoulder blades come together and then spread them apart. So again, this is to strengthen the subscapularis, which is part of your rotator cuffs, or rotator cuff muscle, one of the 4, and then also that serratus anterior. And that will help again with that shoulder position. I'll turn sideways. It's going to help with the shoulder position as far as getting the shoulder blades to be nice and flush against the rib cage. Okay, so that's scapular glides. Give that a try. Again, leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any challenges with it. Make sure you're focusing on your posture no matter what. And share it with a friend. If you have any other things going on that you want to know about shoulders, please, please, please make a comment below so that I know, and I'll be happy to answer those questions, and we can go from there. And then next week, I'm not sure quite what we're going to talk about yet, but we'll come up with something. And stay tuned, okay? So until then, take good care.